Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet. Damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Hi guys, thank you all for being here. This is Pinkie, the housewife. I got a good show for you all today. I don't know why it's not showing, but that's okay. We'll get it straight. Guys, we got a good show today. It's the hottest ticket going. It's not for $12 though. It's not for $12. But we got the hottest ticket going. That was for how Sean Puffy Combs, Puff Daddy during the time, Puff, or Puff Daddy, Daddy Puff, or whatever he want to call himself, became famous. Yeah, off a $12 ticket. Yeah, sad. Sad. Not the $12. That wasn't sad, but how he became famous. But let me just welcome everybody. Welcome to the Pink House. I am Pinkie, the housewife, and whew, we're going to talk about one of the most talked about things right now that's going on all over social media, all over the news, everywhere. Everybody is talking about it. And I've been watching. I've been watching. I have watched all four episodes of the Sean the Reckoning by 50 cents. By 50 cents. It's 50 Cent. He did his thing. He's the man. Yes, he is. By 50 cents. Yes, 50 did his thing. You can't say he didn't do his thing. Yes, he did. Sold out. Sold out. Sold out. When I say sold out, it's all over Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, major news outlet, everywhere. Netflix, whew, y'all, you got to go watch it. Go watch it. It's the most highly rated, the most talked about, the most number one on Netflix. Number one. It's also beating something I saw for the first time last week. I saw this, and my son said he watched it all the time. I think it's called Stranger Things, or the I think it's Stranger Things. I want to say that's the name of the show. I think I didn't even get through one little. He turned it on. I think I looked at it for about 10 or 15 minutes. I was trying to get into it, but I couldn't because of Phoenix, baby Phoenix, and the dogs, Bella, the husky, and Coda, my Aussie. I couldn't get into it. because of them. But I told my daughter I got to watch this new documentary that 50 Cent did on Sean Diddy Combs. He exposed everything. When I say everything, everything. He exposed them all. Exposed him. Let me see. And we're going to talk about it. I'm going to. Oh Lord, yeah. 50 Cent did his thing. Let me just see who we got in the house. Hi, Linda Gamble. Thank you for being here. I'm so happy to see you on this day. It's Monday. Is it Monday? Shit. No, 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 no. Today is Thursday. Oh, Lord, today is Thursday, not Monday. Let me tell you why it's hard for me to keep track of the days. Because I don't have a job. If I had a job, somewhere to go every morning, and not sleeping till 12 o'clock and 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12 o'clock. Then if I had a job somewhere to get up and go every morning, I probably would know what the day is. I know what day it is and what date too, because the date is the 11th. And I did not know that today was the 11th until just now. So that's why I don't know. Okay. That's why I just don't know. I don't feel bad for me, guys, because I don't have a job. I don't have a job by choice, but I will be willing to work if somebody can give me a high paying job, something high paying or where I don't have to do hard labor, or I don't want to sit down at a desk, don't want to answer a phone, I don't want to do no phones. Oh, don't want no headset on. I don't want to, well, I can sit down at a desk, but I don't want to be doing no lifting heavy stuff and things like that. Okay? You have to hire me for my personality, to talk to people and my bubbly personality. But I'm not looking for a job right now. Okay? No, not right now. It's the Christmas holiday season. I don't want a job. Okay? So that leave for somebody else to go get the job that you all may think I need, or you want to give it to me. Let somebody else have that job, because there's too many people out of work right now and losing their jobs. We go over that all the time. So get that job to somebody else, because Pinkie don't want to work right now. All right. Linda Gamble is in the house. And she did say it was Thursday. I tell you, I don't want to be a singer either. I tell you. Fair Act use. This lie here is my opinion. Everything is my opinion alone. Okay? And oh, a little squirrel outside the window. And I have the right to use the Fair Act use of 1976 and everything. And this is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right? Copyright Act. Hmm. Copyright Act disclaimer under Section 107 of 19 Copyright Act of 1976. You know, I don't even know. I used to say that all the time, but I really don't know it no more, because I haven't said it in so long, and I'm trying to remember it. So we're just going to scrap that. Okay, for right now. I just let it run across the screen. And Copyright Act of 1976. Okay, everything is alleged, or in my opinion. Linda making sure I say this because, yeah. Okay, hit the like button, and on your way into the pink house, yes, show me some love and show the chat, show everybody love coming in, because we can really talk about some darkness on this um docu-series. Yes, some darkness. Uh, it's going to be a little dark now, some darkness. Hi, Ann Hepper. I love the flowers. Thank you for coming in. Sizzling Bunny, thank you. Looking and sounding good. Thank you for letting me know. Is that, let me see, who is this? Miss Queen Liz. Good afternoon, Miss Liz. Oh, Pinkie and chat. Hey, Linda Gamble says, thank you, Queen, for being in here as well. Thank you guys for coming in. Oh my God. Y'all, you would not believe this. This is just my second live I have done since my second live since Thanksgiving. I I did a live the day before Thanksgiving. The day before Thanksgiving. That was on the whatever that date was. But anyway, I don't know. I think it was on a Wednesday, day before Thanksgiving. And today is just my second live since then. Ugh, can y'all believe it? I had ugh, something strange happening during Thanksgiving. And so it, it's taking me back, taking me back. Yeah, so something strange. Sometimes you don't even know where you are. When you let me just put it like this: you got to watch people when they come in your house. You got to watch people when they come in your house. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But let's go ahead and get on down to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, Mr. Curtis. No, that's 50 Cent, guys. Look at him. Oh, you know what? He know he be dressed when he go. He's been doing his thing all over. He's been his first stop though was at a television. I'll let him tell you why he went to a certain place to do his first interview about the series, the documentary on Sean Combs. Okay, The Reckoning, and I'm going to let him tell you why that was his first stop. It ain't his first stop for some reason, but it was his first stop. Okay, let me just see. Can I got a lot of stuff going on right now. But anyway, let me get into this right quick. Give me 1 second. Let me just put my thumbnail up. Let me just put this thumbnail up. There my border go. Okay. What's wondering what happened to it? It just popped back up. Okay. Oh my Lord. Let me just bring that up right quick. Here it is. 50 cents. Oh my Lord. Y'all see this picture of Sean right here? By that phone? Right there by that phone. He's doing something he shouldn't be doing. Yeah, he's right there by that phone. This is part one of The Reckoning. Sean Puffy Combs documentary on Netflix. Y'all, if you haven't watched it, at least after you get through, when we get off this line, go and watch the first episode. It's 4 episodes. I watched all four last week or over the weekend, one of them. But anyway, I just watched this part one again right before this live. Right before I came in here, I was watching it again. I had to make sure fresh eyes on it. New day. I wanted to put my eyes back on it. Okay. Thinking of eyes, I had to tell my daughter to go get my glasses. She had brought me a pair, but those was are not the ones I wanted. Because I got a drawer, a long drawer with all my sunglasses in it. And most people take glasses. My glasses and sunglasses are all the same because I need glasses to see. So when I wear sunglasses, they're dark too. Okay. When I wear regular glasses, they're not dark. So I got some that's made into sunglasses, but they're really glasses to help me see. But I needed these today. And I told her, go get my I didn't know what to call them. And she brought me some back, but it was I don't know which brand it was. And no. I need the ones they're really gonna help me to see right now. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get on with the matter at hand, okay? Thank you, Queen Liz, for letting me know. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and get on with the matter at hand. Uh, First of all, let me just say this here. Let me pull this over right quick. And I got a lot. I got a lot to show y'all. I really do. When y'all know when Pinkie got a lot, Pinkie have a lot to show you. Okay. And I I'm going to try to bring up one of the lawsuit cases, the suit against Jody Dickinson Neal. Remember, I had all those lawsuits when they first started last year. Everybody was suing them, and I had pulled all those different lawsuits. Right? I do have hers. I just got to get over there and get it or find it or whatever. But anyway, I got them all. But I did. I knew I had came in here a little earlier to look for something, but when I got in here, so I ran back and finished watching TV. So, but anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this. Let me just say this here right quick. Let me put my glasses on because we're going to watch the what is the uh Sherri Shepherd. She did an interview with we're gonna kick it off by watching that first. Uh Shirley Terry. Thank you, Miss Terry, for being here. Thank you, Shirley Terry. Thank you so much for coming in. Because I miss you all. I really do. I miss everybody. But we're gonna start off with uh her interview because that was one of the first, and then we're gonna because I let me show you. I got my notes. I got notes everywhere, all over this. I wrote notes. Y'all know I take notes. I was taking those notes this morning while I was watching episode one, but that was my second time watching episode one. So episode one was not new to me. I just had to rewatch it again, put fresh eyes back on it because we're gonna go episode by episode, and I'm got to get it done before I leave here again because it's coming up the weekend. I don't stay at this house on the weekend. I go back to the other house on weekends. So I got to get this all done before I leave. Now, what day I'm gonna leave, I have no idea. And normally, y'all know I leave. I love to go away on Friday, but it may not be Friday. I don't know. I don't know what day I'm gonna leave because I'm gonna be there during the week. I'm gonna stay a little while during the week, so and come back in the middle of the week here. So I want to try to get as much as I can done because when I go home to the other house, home, I have the dogs. I got two dogs, a husky and a Aussie. They're really out of control. And then I got Phoenix, the baby. So my hands be full. I'm broke down. It's hard. And I know some of you all understand what I'm talking about. You can't do it all. And that's me. I cannot do it all. Okay. Let me just say, so we're going to be talking about the rise and fall of Bad Boy. He called himself Bad Boy. Well, that's the name. That's his company. That's his record label, Bad Boy. Okay. We're going to be talking about how he transitioned from being in college to dropping out of college to becoming famous, becoming who he is today. And that's what episode one focused on, how he became famous as of today. And let me just see. I think he was, I want to say about 19 or maybe, I know during the time a lot of the things was going on, he was about 19 or whatever. But anyway, he could have been, I think he was about 19. But anyway, um, so we're going to talk about his transition from dropping out of college to becoming who he is today, and then transitioning before transitioning into P Diddy or Diddy or whatever he want to call himself. And y'all got to ride with me if I call him all these different names because he can go by all those different names. Okay, but um, so we're going to talk about that, and then how he became part of the Uptown Records um, by getting with Andre Farrell was, I guess, Andre was his ticket into that industry, into the music industry, the hip hop industry, the music industry in general. Okay, and he was the he was the president or owner or CEO or whatever of Uptown Records. Everybody wanted to be on the Uptown label because it was just like the in record label to be on. It was the most popular record label, one of them to be on during that time. And we're talking about the in 1980s, okay? But anyway, and then how he got his own label as Bad Boy Entertainment, how that came around, okay? Um, Also, part one, we're going to be talking about is showing all the early allegations. When I say early allegations, and that's exactly what I mean, uh, early. He didn't just all of a sudden want to become what most people call a monster or demonistic or a demon inside. He didn't all of a sudden just become that when he got super famous. No. So we're going to talk about all of that, all the uh, how he was. People were saying these things and saying this about him, what he did, and how he was doing them, and everything. All the we're going to talk about all those different allegations, his behavior during the documentary. Um, we're going to talk about his patterns and throughout his life, what the patterns that came along the turn or shape him into who he is today throughout his life. Also, the such as his alleged, what I say, uh, path to success or alleged allegations against uh, women early on in his career or against men, because this was not just against men, this was against women as well. No, it's not just against women, but men as well. So he did things to men early on. So, and how, hi, Terry. Thank you for being here, Terry Matthews. Um, the last person that was the winner in my last cash cash giveaway. I can't. Let me see who that was. I want to know. Did you get your did you receive your cash giveaway? Let me see. Give me 1 second. Y'all have to excuse me. I had to go and pull something so I can see. Who was that? Okay. Okay. When I that was Renee Bass. Renee Bass. Um, the last giveaway. I just want to make sure. Okay. I'm glad Jody spoke out because I feel like she tried to one other time and was silent. Yeah, I think so too. And I'm glad she did. I'm so glad. And I can't wait to read those early on allegations, because there was a letter involved with that one. Her mother actually wrote a letter to Sean, Sean Combs' mom. There was a letter written on November the 25th. I forgot the year, exactly the year. I wrote it down, but I wasn't quite sure that year, but it was back in November the 25th. Not this year. I'm not saying this year. I said I can't remember the year. So I got it written down, but I'm questioning the year. So I'm not going to say the year. But her mother wrote his mother a letter and talked about the what happened, the SA, okay, and that there was a videotape that was made a videotape that was made that he recorded himself, what he was doing to her without her knowledge, allegedly, without her consent, allegedly, and he would show it at parties on big screen TV at his home. That's what they called it, the big screen TV at parties. That is crazy. That is crazy. So, and people would be coming up to her telling her this stuff, what they saw. Oh, that is crazy. Okay, but let's go ahead and watch the interview with Sherri Shepherd. That's what I want to show first. Okay, I want to show that first. Give me 1 second. Okay. Uh-uh. Oh, no, it did. Yes, it did. Okay. And y'all gonna love it. Um, some people watch Sherry. Um, I just never took time out to watch her show. Uh, but I did watch this interview. I want to say I did watch the interview. The interview was wonderful. She did a great job on the interview. He looked just as nice. He was just as polite and handsome in this interview. Did I just say handsome? Yes, I did. Let me see that this interview have a date on it. It just say 1 day ago. 1 day ago could be any day. So I don't even know what day it is. But anyway, that's what we're getting ready to watch right now. Okay. And but he been looking good on every interview he go on. And I must give it to him. And 50 Cent, he knows how to act during an interview. He knows how to conduct himself. He's well trained on interview skills. Let me just say, he is well trained on how to what to do. And you see, he ain't slapped all down like this here, like some people when they go into an interview like this. You see how he's every interview he sits like a businessman. He sits proper, hands either clashed together or honestly somewhere. He ain't got them out. No, he ain't not doing his interview, and he acts. He is so polite to everybody. He knows when to speak, when not to speak. Don't just give. I must give it to 50. 50. Diddy needed to come to your class on how to conduct yourself during an interview. Google says the parents wrote the letter in 1982. I don't know if that helps. Okay, in 1982. Thank you. I'm gonna check on that again. Thank you. Let me 1982. Um, well, let me start this and then I'm gonna check that. Thank you, Liz. Thank you so much. Um, let me. That's what you call when you got people in your chat that know and understand you. They be there to help you out. I'm serious. They be there to help you out when you. Oh, I don't know this, but I'm quite sure it's on this date. I'm not sure on that date. Oh, that's when you got your people in your chat and they're helping you out. That's what I need. I tell you. Okay. I send a thank you to you, Liz, for that. All right. Now we're getting ready to watch this video. Her set and her tree is beautiful. Beautiful. Y'all know I've been posting my trees all since I started doing YouTube 3 years ago. But I will post the ones at the home later on. I haven't done any pictures of my trees yet. Okay, here we go, guys. Oh, what I just do? Let me put it back. Okay. Y'all ready? Oh, bring it back. Here we go. And it's just 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Wait,
I want to congratulate you, 50. I want to congratulate you on your docuseries, Sean Combs, The Reckoning.
I want to see him
I want
coming
to
in.
congratulate you, 50. I want to congratulate you on your docuseries.
Oh, that's the short one. I want no, because I want y'all to see him come out and all that. You know what I mean? When she welcomed him out to the stage. Let me just pull it down until I bring the whole thing up, guys. You know, I want to show it right for you. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Here it is. Okay, I got it, guys. I got it. Let me pause it because he's just walking out on the stage. That's the part I want y'all to see too. I really want y'all to see that part too. Okay, that's why. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let me enlarge. Oh, let me enlarge it and start it from the very beginning. Mute it here. Okay, y'all ready? I had to get the right one because I want to show you all the one where he walks out on stage and everything. I mean, walks out and everything. All right, here we go. Y'all ready? It's 10 minutes, 6 seconds. He said he was there at the right time, or she was there at the right time, right timing, right on time. Ooh, Lord. Whatever he gave Vivica, a fox. I guess every woman in the world wants whatever he gave her. No, because she's still talking good about him. Whew, just joking, guys. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, stop it. Let me just say that. Hi, Carlton. Thank you for coming in. With quite Carlton. Thank you for coming in. You're back. Thank you. And I'm back too because I haven't done since Thanksgiving, only 2 lives since Thanksgiving. Yes, we're both back, and I'm glad to see you. Um, we're gonna finish up her. Oh no, that's it. Oh Lord, it went away so quickly. Y'all know that went so fast. Maybe because it was a wonderful, wonderful. You know, it's just too good, too good to let go. Now, y'all heard 50. Y'all heard 50. This may be either Netflix is gonna have to uh do better, offer a bit more for part two. Or like he said, he may just put it out himself. Oh my Lord. If this, and y'all got to remember, this is number one. This is the only thing. I mean, when not the only thing. This is the thing that's trending all over. This is the hot show of the year, documentary of the year, all over, all over from TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, X, you name it. Major outlets, major news, everything. Everybody is talking about it. Everybody is talking about it. It's the talk of the town, not just this town, everywhere, all over the country. Oh my God. This is a big smash. And like he said, they had to wait till, well, I'll let him tell you. He waited till after the trial was over. And if you notice, Kim Porter, Diddy's ex, is only mentioned, and they didn't say anything about her death or the funeral or how she all this pneumonia. Everybody, I'm not laughing about her death. I'm laughing about the fact that they left it out and everybody noticed, but it wasn't brought up in neither one of the 4 episodes. So I wonder, is that a because of respect for her or not for Diddy? Because he don't he don't respect no man that ask him, you want me to take you shopping, you know, like he kind of wet behind his ears. No, 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 no. Or is it something dealing with maybe out of respect, because allegedly 50 Cent did have a conversation with Diddy's sons, or son or sons, one of them, but allegedly. So I don't know. But you know what? Diddy got not Diddy. He got a lot more because people are feeling comfortable, and they saw how the first one went. You know what I mean? The first time part one went, part 2, 3, and 4 went. Now they see, and when people start feeling comfortable, when one person or 2 or 3 other people start coming out, that's when stepping up to the plate. Y'all know how when Cassie filed her lawsuit, right? That gave other people time to see, okay, I can now tell my story. Somebody got to be brave enough to come out first for other people to come out. So it takes somebody to step out on faith, uh, courage, and everything to come out first before the other ones. And now, since these people came out and told their story, and this documentary, um, John Diddy, it's giving other people, oh no, it's not so bad. I've been holding this in for too many years. I've been holding this in, and I'm ready to speak. I'm ready to tell my story. I'm ready to tell what happened to me. So this alleged SA and allege all these allegations of this and that didn't just come from nowhere. Okay? They didn't just come from nowhere. All right, let me just do this. That was really good. I hope y'all enjoyed that Sherri Shepherd. You know, she always put on a good show. All right. Um, let me. Why is this? Let me just do this here right quick so I can talk about it. I just need somewhere to put it. What is this? Give me 1 second, guys. I just need somewhere to put this. Okay. I'm trying to get rid of something so I can put this somewhere because I know I'm going to need it. I just want to. When you got something, you say to yourself, oh, I'm going to need that. I need that. That's what I'm doing right quick. I know I need it. Okay. That way I can get rid of something else. Okay. I can finally get rid of that. Put part one here so I know. Okay. Let me see. Now, let me just give you some of the key players that's going to be in this part one episode. Uh, we already mentioned, and also Queen Liz did mention, she gave me the year for the letter. She said the letter was written in 1992. That's the letter that Janice Joy Dickinson Neal, her mother, wrote about the SA alleged against her daughter by Sean Diddy Combs Puff or Puff Daddy. I think they called him Puff at the time. Oh shit. It's either Puff Daddy, one of them. But anyway, um, her mother wrote that letter in November of on the 25th. Now, and so we talked about her a little. That during those early days, she was allegedly assaulted by Combs. The plaintiff in the lawsuit against John Combs alleged he drugged and SA'd her in 1991 in time for the assault. That's the time for the assault, I think. And he alleged uh, her allegations are major components for part one, the pain versus love. And then don't forget, oh, let me just say this since we just watched Sherri Shepherd, 50 Cent, Curtis, okay? Mr. Curtis, 50 Cent, okay? He's the executive producer of the documentary series, doc series, okay? Alexander Stepton, I think that's her name. She's the director. I think that's what Stapleton. Is it Stapleton or I think it's Stapleton? Somebody correct me on that. I know it's Alexander. Is it either Stapleton or Stapleton? One of them. She's the director. Hi, Impetitious. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming in today. And happy Thursday to you too. Thank you. Yes, Darrell. You need an assistant to help you focus more. I don't think so. I don't need no assistant unless you want to work for free. Because otherwise, I'm a one-person woman. I don't need to focus. I'm on a live. I don't have to focus. I know what I'm doing. And if you don't think I'm doing a good job, you can be my assistant. How about that? Okay, guys, we got a new assistant here. Right here. This is my new assistant. Okay. Hi, Alice. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Let me see. Chat and hope all is well. Okay. And let me just get back to that right quick. So the key players, and then don't forget Kirk Burrowes. Um, he was the co-founder with Sean because that's when Sean gave his when Kirk, which is a good friend, best friend, been knowing him for all those years. Remember, he was Sean Combs' friend. They grew up together. They played together. They got into things together and everything. And they used to dress super fly together. They used to be dressed, but Sean always had the hat on his head, and fur coats. But his parents, he had a mom and a daddy. Sean, after his father, Melvin Combs, um, not Melvin Combs, yeah, Melvin Combs got and unalive. Then his mom raised him by herself, guys. Okay. I just wanted to put that out. But so Kirk was the one that helped him to get Bad Boy up and off the ground. And Kirk was given 25% stake in the label. And then the other 75% was given to his mom, which is Janice Combs. And I think, and just in my opinion, the reason why he did that, if anybody tried to sue him, everybody come after him or anything happened to him, he He ain't got no money. He'll be saying, "Oh, I ain't got no money." How can you sue somebody that ain't got no money? Because everything is in their name, not in my name. And he know if it's in his mama's name, basically is is theirs. He can do what he wants to with it because it's still his money. He's just using her name to protect him. Okay. And for a person that young, that's kind of smart. Okay. But they you know what they always say about people, certain people like that, got a little criminality in them. Wise beyond their years. Okay. And and Cassie, um, she wasn't mentioned like that much in part one. Because her name may be brought up, but not like that. So she's going to be a player in that. But she was the one, Cassie. Cassie Cassandra Ventura. She was his ex girlfriend and everything, and she's the one that brought the civil lawsuit against him, alleged SA and everything, DV and all that. All right, in which he settled the next day. You know, for a hefty sum. And when people saw her, that's when everybody else started doing their thing. Um, and then don't and Audrey O'Day, she's in this Danny DeCane. Uh, Danny DeCane was the girl group that he started at the time while he had his bad boy uh, company. But also, and they also tell about Audrey O'Day also tell about her incident with Diddy, or Sean Puffy Combs. But anyway, she tells about what happened to her. And then they start off with one of the other girl group members. Uh, can't remember her name. Uh, I think it's Hopper, last name. Helene or Kalina, one of them like that. But anyway, she talks about him. They start off with something soft with her talking about him and everything before they get into the rest of the story. They bring in the lightweight before they start bringing in the heavyweights. That's how it goes from soft to building on up. And then Rodney Jones, remember he was the guy that's called Little Rod, the producer, the music producer that worked with Sean all that time, that never got paid, that produced the Love album and all that, and lived with him, never got nothing, and he's still waiting on his money. So he also filed a lawsuit against Sean Diddy Combs for alleged SA as well, and battery and being trafficked and all that during the time that he worked with him. And then hmm, uh, somebody else I wrote down. Who is this person? Uh, he was Eric. Eric's guy named Eric. I didn't put his last name. He talks about him. I'll be sure is in that first episode, and Andre Harrell is in there. So we're gonna be listening. Oh yeah, and then they show a jury number one, which is 160. She's also in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Um, Hi, sweet tea. Thank you for coming in. Just dropped in to say hello and hit the like button. Thank you for hitting that like button. Thank you for coming in. Okay. Um, I think that Sherri Shepherd, once 50 Cent did that, everybody want a piece of 50. Because why not? He just pulled off the biggest thing ever and everything. Let's go into, let me try to pull up. Give me one second. Okay. Let's go and see what's going on here. This is 50 Cent page, Instagram here. Ooh, look at him. The man dress. He knows how to go. Oh, this. He knows how to dress. Everybody want a piece of 50 Cent. Uh, every major news outlet, but also people are trying to come for him because they in this. And let me ask you this: Why is? Let me just say this: Why is? Why is he speaking out, trying to protect Sean Combs, Diddy? I, just my opinion. Let me put my glasses on. Just my opinion. Why is? Because I got to read this right quick. Why is? Why is he speaking out? Why, Marlon? Look at that. Why? But he did he jumped on a live and said he was at the end after all that. He said he wasn't trying to protect 50. No, he's not trying to protect Diddy. But why are you speaking out? Just watch the video like everybody else. But I am. I love his work. I love watching that show him and his brothers all had together. I forgot the name of the show. Dance show, whatever it was. It says 50 Cent said Diddy got this, got his. Oh no, it's this. Okay, I'm trying to see now. Diddy got this food trying to get at me, but this ain't the first time. But 50 is petty. You don't know 50 is petty. One thing you don't do, you don't start with 50 Cent on anything because he don't know he gonna come at you even when you get tired. A year later, he's still gonna come at you. He's gonna come at you no matter when. If you pop up on his mind, there it is. You can't ever let things. He ain't gonna let it rest. You may just be doing it just, man. I tell you now that. And 50 says this is. He said no AI. That's your vibe, boy. Keep my name out of your mouth. No AI. And my understanding is this is on Marlon's page. This is where you got. This is on his page. Oh Lord, I didn't expect to see that with the puffy. Look at that. Oh, the shoestrings, puffy shoestrings, puffy shoestrings. Oh my God. If that's on your page, what do those puffy shoestrings represent? Puffy shoestrings. What? I don't know, guys. Can y'all help me with that? Can y'all help me with that? Okay. But Ray J, everybody got something to say. Come on, Ray J. So Ray J has got something to say. Okay. So we're going to hear what Ray J got to say. And I saw this video. I saw this. It's real short, but I saw this. So we got to see what he got to say. Everybody got something to say. 50 Cent want to bet y'all can't watch this without laughing. I already saw it. And I was trying to figure out but Ray, I think Ray J is trying to come out now. People are trying to get him to come tell it, Ray. Because Ray J, you know what? I've been suspecting, not since of Diddy, but I've been suspecting this. Remember when he was on this show? It was a show that he was on, couples retreat or something. Michael Blackstone was on that show. The comedian. I think I said his name right. But anyway, he was on that show during that time. But Ray was on there with his wife. I'm not gonna even say her name. Everybody know who Princess is. Ooh, I said her name. But anyway. And when he was on that show, he said something that made my ears perk up. And his wife responded to what he said, and my ears double perked up. And I said back then, and I wasn't even on YouTube then. I said back then, he kind of seems a little saucy. I heard somebody else say, "Oh, let me bring it back up."
Nigga said I woke up with females in the bed. Then I woke up and Diddy was in the bed. What was Diddy doing in the bed, bro? Ooh, damn. I went and took a shit. And my shit coming out way more runnier. I'm feeling sore around the rear end area. I know what happened. I've been taken, and now I'm still here partying, acting like nothing ever happened. Because there's a lot of people out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality, they're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Nigga said I woke up with...
Y'all hear that? Do y'all hear that? He woke up. Women was in the bed with him. Then he said Diddy was in the bed with him. Then his backside, his bum area was sore. And he went to take a poop and it was running. He said he was taken. You know, like, I guess taken, I don't think he's talking about taken like when a UFO, you know how the movie, there's a show, a UFO show, Ancient Alien or something, where they have the show where people be taken up by the UFOs and stuff. He ain't talking about that kind of taken, where you've been taken up a UFO or anything and then brought back home with time missing. Yeah, he had some time had to be missing, but I don't think he's talking about that kind of time. I think he was talking about the time where he didn't know how these women got into bed with him. All these women, or how Diddy got into bed with him. Just, did y'all hear? Let's play it one more time.
With females in the bed. Then I woke up and Diddy was in the bed. What was Diddy doing in the bed, bro? Ooh, damn. I went and took a shit. And my shit coming out way more runnier. I'm feeling sore around the rear end area. I know what happened. I've been taken, and now I'm still here partying, acting like nothing ever happened. Because there's a lot of people out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality, they're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood. Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain.
Ooh, mama. He said they are being taken.
Do you chuckle? Do you laugh? Nigga said I woke.
He said women and men are being taken. Oh my Lord. Y'all, you can only imagine what he's talking about. I've been saying that he know a lot, but remember when his sons, Diddy's sons came at him one night? They had this little, and Hazel E got into the middle of it, and someone else. I don't know. It was somebody, some other rapper that got into the middle of it to make sure nothing more pop off than what it was trying to pop off. The three, oh Lord, I tell you, but everybody want part of 50 right now. But if y'all notice, who wasn't in the video, Gene Deal. Gene Deal was not in the video. I saw the video of him explaining why he wasn't in the not the video. Gene Deal was not in the documentary. Sean Combs. Hi, Renee Bass. Thank you, Renee Bass. Thank you for coming in. Let me just ask: did you get your what do you call it? The cash giveaway. Renee Bass was the last cash giveaway that I did. That was on November the 26th, the day before Thanksgiving. Let me know that you received your cash giveaway. Thank you. And I think Renee Bass won doing that cash giveaway, a $25 cash giveaway, and then a $20 cash giveaway. And cash giveaway was, let me just show you all. Give me 1 second. Got it. These were, I think you received a purple one and a green one. Thank you for coming in. Let me just say. Yes, I did. I got it this week. Thank you, Pinkie. Okay, you just got it this week. Okay, let me just do that money sign since you ain't got it now. Let me do that right quick. Oh, where is my money sign? All right. Thank you, Renee Bass, for coming to the live and letting me know. Thank you so much. Alice Shaw. That's my Alice Shaw. Everything is going well today. I'm doing good. Yes, I got it. Thank you. I'm so glad. Okay. Now, Gene Deal was not in that video. Not video, that documentary on Sean Combs. And a lot of people are wondering why. I watched his video on why he wasn't part of it. Not that he didn't want to be, okay? But sooner or later, I'll let you all, if we have time, watch and tell why he wasn't in there, okay? Let me bring this up to you guys. This is Keefe D. Okay, I'll let him tell. I'll let you just hear it yourself.
Gene Deal complaining about you. I'm complaining about you. You ain't. I heard one of my homies from 30s. I heard he get every quarter he gets clothes, all this shit. Then you gave this other dude a brand new Benzo or Maybach, another piece of the record company. God damn, homie. I was on top of the world till I met your motherfucker ass, dude. Shit is wrong, dude. Come on, homie. I need something. Throw a dog a bone or something. Sit up there talking about you, Daddy Love. Show us some love. Mr. Love, I'll be watching you, dude. Damn, you ain't said shit or keep your heel, nothing. You walk around me like I'm some shit on the ground or something. God damn, dog. You can get in contact with me, man. There's ways around that shit, dude. What the man, you know what I'm saying? There's ways around that, homie. Throw my kids something. Throw somebody kids something. God damn. Daddy Love. You ain't no.
I guess you said you ain't no daddy love to me. He looking for his. You ain't no daddy love to me. Now you can't tell me 50 ain't. Look at him. That man is sharp. I don't care how many muscles he got coming through that jacket. 50, he knows how to dress. 50 said he's a businessman. He ain't coming in there with no satin pants on. Like Diddy during that alleged incident that caused him to become famous. He ain't coming in there dressing like that because Diddy had on all white with his shirt wide open with people laying down on the floor, not breathing, being carried out of that gymnasium at that basketball game. It was called the first. Let me see, can I pull it up? It was called the first annual Heavy D and Puff Daddy Celebrity Charity Basketball Game. That's what it was called. Let me see, can I pull that sucker up right quick? You know, and I haven't tried because I haven't tried to pull it up. Just give me a second, guys. Let me see if this is gonna pull it up. Oh yes, this is it. It happened. Okay. This happened actually, guys, back in, let me pull it over here so y'all can so I can see it. Okay, it happened. It said it happened to City College Stampede was a crowd crush event on December the 28th, 1991, at the City College of New York Gymnasium during a charity basketball game organized and promoted by hip hop celebrities P. Diddy, which at the time on the thing it said Puffy, but it had Heavy D and Puff Daddy. Okay, nearly 5,000 people tried to pack into the gymnasium, which could fit 2,730 people, but 5,000 showed up. Ooh, let me just see, can I bring a video of that event up right quick? See, can I just bring up that event? They're calling it the City College Stampede. Oh, is that it? Oh yeah. Okay, guys, I've got it up. Um, so it 5,000 people showed up, tried to get into the gymnasium, but it only fitted 2,730 people. Outside, people broke through at least one gate, glass door, leading to the gymnasium lobby. The crowd rushed the lobby and down a short staircase that led to the gymnasium. However, the doors at the bottom of the stairs opened uh, inward in the lobby, not outward into the gymnasium. You know, when you go into running like kids be running, they running into the gym and they just push. You know how you they got most gyms got a bar on the door going across, and you just push and it goes in, and you push inward. But instead, it was you had to pull this way. But the crowd was also coming that way, and you can't get in that way. Oh no, there's no way anybody going to get in. Hi, Black Titanic. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you too. Looks good to me, Pinkie. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what looks good too? to you? Does that mean my nails? Oh, if you're talking about my nails, I was thinking about while I'm at home, I need to get them done again right quick. I really do. But I'm just going to be there. Yeah, because then I don't like my nails over where I can see them. When I hold my hand up, if I can see that, that means that's too long for me. But thank you. Let me drop my link just in case BT want to come up. I'll just drop it. BT, if you want to come up, this is for you, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and I dropped the link. That's BT, Black Titanic. She's a content creator as well. She has her own channel and everything. And y'all make sure you go up to Black Titanic and make sure you show her some love. Okay. Let me show you all that. I'm trying to, because this, team deal on security during P. Diddy event. Okay. Let me go ahead and show you all the, what happened at the gymnasium during that time. Okay. This is weekend marked 33 years since 9 was unalived during a stampede at the celebrity basketball game at the CCNY. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show it to you guys. This is what they said that made Puff Daddy, Sean Diddy Combs, famous. You're getting famous off somebody else, other people's unaliving. Death, should I say, too. You get famous over other people's, over a tragedy. A tragedy. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and play this so you all can watch it. Okay. Whew, this is terrible. Trying to come up, it says "am blocked." You're blocked. Try again, because you shouldn't be blocked. I didn't block. I don't have you blocked. But try again. So if you come up, I'll see you. Okay, keep trying, BT.
33 years since 9 people died during a stampede at a celebrity basketball game at CUNY City College. This weekend marks 33 years since 9 people died during a stampede at a celebrity basketball game at CUNY City College in Harlem. As loved ones prepare an event in their memory, one of the victims' brothers spoke to Jesse Mitchell about the justice he says never came.
The winter break calm seen across City College's campus seems very different than the scene on December 28, 1991, before the cheers that pierced through the silence of the night turned into screams.
This was the place to be.
Jason Swain was 17, hanging with his big brother Dirk, who was home from Hampton University, but he didn't join the group going to the student government-sponsored celebrity basketball game, hosted by Heavy D.
Okay, Black Titanic has said they will need to connect with their mic/cam before you can come up to the screen. It said you need to connect. So try to drop back down and try to come right back up. I can see you, but try to come back up, okay? Because it won't let me bring you up right now. It said you need to connect. So get out of it and try to come back in. Thank you.
And little-known music producer Sean Diddy Combs.
And there was supposedly 5,000 in the gym, 800 in the staircase, and 1,000 right here.
Major stars from Run DMC to Jodeci showed up courtside, causing the crowd outside to surge beyond the capacity of security to contain.
They're here saying 1, 2, 3, push. And Dirk and the others are already down there.
The ensuing stampede crushed several and killed 9 people, including Dirk Swain. Their names now enshrined on a plaque outside the Nat Holman gym. At the time, the up-and-coming Combs was cut from his label, but no one was ever charged with a crime. Civil lawsuits filed by the families against him and 9 other defendants all reached out-of-court settlements. Swain has since turned his sorrow into a mission, spending decades interviewing other family members and witnesses and curating every camera angle available to capture the event in its entirety. But his efforts to release a documentary and book for a broader audience never fully developed until now, as the interest in Diddy's downfall rises.
Never even said sorry. yet, or was accountable for it.
He calls it karma catching up to the fallen star, who's currently being held in jail without bail until his May 2025 trial on sex trafficking charges. Combs has pleaded not guilty. Through the Dirk Swain Foundation, painful memories of the past still fuel efforts to share the victim stories. 33 years later, a new crowd will gather and pay homage to the CCNY9. In Harlem, Jesse Mitchell, CBS News, New York.
The memorial happens this Saturday at 6 p.m. in the gym at the corner of 138th and Convent Avenue. Jesse Mitchell's our reporter who covers Harlem. If you have a story you'd like her to...
Okay, y'all heard that. That was doing that celebrity basketball game. Doing the celebrity basketball game. I'm trying to come up. It said I'm blocked. Okay, keep trying. I'll be watching out for you, BT. But that was back then. And this is how, that's how Sean Combs became famous. He became famous all because of that. Okay? That's what it was saying in the documentary. If you haven't seen the documentary on Netflix, make sure you see it. 50 Cent had all the receipts. Ooh, because it started off, everybody know it started off with this here video, this picture here, with Sean Combs sitting in his chair. This is how it started off, sitting in the chair in his room at the hotel, waiting. He was sitting in a chair, talking on the phone with his lawyer. He's telling his lawyer, and I know they are pissed because that you're recording, have someone, you got someone someone on got cameras on you days before your lockup. Because remember, he got locked up on September the 16th. That was in 2024. That was on a Monday. So days before that, I think this says, well, I'm just going to say days before that, Sean spent his day and days before that riding around on his bicycle with the person that's videotaping him. And at one point, you see him get talks to his attorney like he was crazy. He let you know he was running the show. Hi, Miss Misty. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, it shows that Diddy was an only child. It shows. Now, at one point, I could have sworn somebody said he had a sister, but I think he was the only child. It's okay. I stayed in the chat because it's too much noise. I'm babysitting 2 kids and 5-year-old, but I'm here. Okay. Thank you, BT. I know what you feel like when you got that's like me, you babysitting 2 kids and a 5-year-old. That's like me having Phoenix and my 2 dogs. Not saying your babies are dogs, but my dogs is like my kids too. Your mind be everywhere with that. I understand, BT, but that's how he became famous because of this. Because of all of this tragedy of 9 people not making it. Yeah, it was 9 people that didn't make it during this time. And then during that time, he took the, they had a press conference and he got up and took the mic, got up at the podium and took the mic and started talking. And I think he was still that young man at the time. Could have been 19 years old or a little older or something. I'm not sure of the exact age Sean was at the time, but he was somewhere still young. But that doesn't matter. He overbooked that basketball game and oversold it. Yes, he did. He overbooked. And He's not the only one would do something like this, overbook something and get famous from overbooking in a tragedy. Sorry and sad for all the families that had to go through all of that. Now having to live it all over again. But somebody got to put it out, and 50 Cent brought it up and put it out, and giving the other people a chance to tell their stories. Let me see, can I go ahead and get that Gene Deal? And there's somebody else I want to show. Who is this? Okay, let me try to get this other thing for you all, which is okay. Now, Gene Deal is going to tell you, because I know everybody was hoping or waiting to see Gene in this documentary, right? And so we're going to hear Gene Deal tell his side of the story. All right, guys? Because can't nobody tell his story but him. Here it is, right here. And this is recently. Okay. Let me take this down right quick for you. Bring up Gene Deal right quick. Oh, let me just do something right first, guys. And this is credit from the Art of Dialogue, the Art of Dialogue. So credit goes out to them for getting this interview with Gene, which they, they're good at doing interviews with celebrities and stuff. Here it is. Let me just get past this part. Okay, y'all ready, guys? Let's go ahead and get into it.
Documentary that Diddy, he used big budget to pay for Big's funeral.
Yeah, when I heard that ain't the first time I heard it though, bro. They said Big had paid for his funeral through his budget.
Oh, I do want to say something about that. Biggie, right? Everybody already know how Biggie died. How he was unalive, right? His funeral was paid through by Biggie. Paid for his own funeral. Just put it like that. Biggie paid for his own funeral, allegedly, because Sean said he was going to pay for it, allegedly. Hi, Justice. How you doing? Thank you for being here, Justice. Thank you. Sean said he was well at the time. He wasn't Sean P. He wasn't Sean P. Diddy Combs. He was Sean Combs, but he was Puff Daddy, Puffy. Okay, but he said he was going to pay for the funeral. Okay, yeah, he paid for it all right with Diddy's money. I mean, with Biggie's money. Biggie paid for his own funeral. That's what Gene Deal just said. See, at the bottom would say they said Big had paid for his own funeral through his budget. So he took the money that he was making, that he made off Biggie, and paid for his own funeral. Lord, that's nice. That's a little. That's cold. That's cold. That's not good. Yeah, 50 G's. Yeah. but it's supposed to be for three of them. Kirk, him, and it was somebody else that but then the other two went and started talking. Jill tried to set up a deal for the three of them. I'll let Jean tell you, for the three of them, but instead everybody started working on their own, trying to get in. But I'll let Jean tell it. That's the Diddler, Demon Boy. Yes, the Diddler. Oh yeah, he is the Diddler. Thank you. Here it is, right here.
You know what I'm saying? So if anybody would know that, Kirk Burrowes would know that. And I heard Wayne Burrowes came out and said some shit, but to defute that. You know what I'm saying? But if Miss Wallace got a check and the check, if she got Biggie's, if they had Biggie's budget and that was taken out, money was taken out that budget for his funeral, he did use it. And if anybody knew that, Kirk Burrowes would know that because he was handling the money and the operations at that time. Wayne Burrowes was one of the dudes, him and Mark Pitts, that actually was managing Big's affairs. You understand? They was his manager. Big had told me that he was going to get rid of them because they didn't know what they was doing before he died. I had a conversation with Big. Big said, yo, I'm getting rid of them because they didn't want effing me up because they didn't want to convince him to sell his publishing and his marketing to Puff. They was Puff boys. I guess they met in school or whatever like that. But Big was going to get rid of them. But because he died and his mother didn't know the business, she kept him around for years. If you look at anything that happened with the Notorious Biggs and his camp, you see Wayne Burrowes on there as executive producer. And he was just a manager of some of Big affairs. He was executive producers of damn near everything that went on that had to do with. If Miss Wallace was the executive producer, he was the executive producer too. Look at some of the things that was done. And now he's suing, trying to get money from Faith because of he's saying that she has to pay the Wallace estate and Miss Wallace is dead, Big is dead. If the estate is anything, it's CJ, Tatiana, and Faith. That's the estate. But he's saying there's some other kind of thing that he's suing them for. So Wayne Burrowes is the dude that call it any way you want to, there's been Sherwood Forest, and he got Bingham in Sherwood Forest. I'm gonna put it that way. He got his estate in Sherwood Forest.
Crazy, man. But yeah, Kirk Burrowes, he spoke a lot in his documentary, man. He was letting everything go. He also said that, Diddy, he did take the Rolling Stone cover from Big after Big died.
Bruh, you have to look at his sociopath, his narcissism, and see that it shows you he really didn't care about Big like he did. What Kirk didn't tell the truth about that whole thing is that even when we was in California, Kirk tried to act like that he didn't know that Puff told him that Big wasn't going to London. I know what the question you asked, but I got to get.
Now, this part here, guys, this is very telling. They talk about this in the documentary, what he's talking about. That Big's supposed to be going to London. Big didn't want to go. Puff wanted him to go here, go there, do this. Big had a bigger agenda. Big's supposed to be going down to London. Puffy called Kirk and canceled that. Puff called, no. Talking about Big wanted to go. No, not Gene. I'm talking about P. Diddy, was Puff Daddy, Diddler, talking about Gene, talking about Big wanted to go. No, Big wanted to go to London. That was stuff already set up. That was people already supposed to be going, everything. Flights, everything was already paid for. Alice says, Pinkie, you know when he went around black people just to take pictures, then got in the car. Yes, he did. Oh, yeah, talking about he needing sanitizer, he needing to take a shower and bleach. He was talking about bleaching. He needs some bleach in that water or something. Yes, touch him. He wanted to put in. He wanted himself to get in some hot water. And he's talking about he needs some bleach and stuff. Talking about he using the black people just to feel sorry for him. He knew what he was doing. That's why he was running all around the streets, taking snapshots, letting people do selfies and stuff with him. Like, yeah, that's what he was doing. You know what he was doing. Uh, Queen said, Miss BT, yep, but hopefully Gene gets his whole story out. And I hope he be in this next one and get his whole story out. And yes, and y'all, because Gene knows. Gene already know everything. That was terrible because those are his lady supporters. He makes fun of. Yeah, yeah. I just want you to know this is the question you asked, but I got okay. Let me. Oh, I was reading what's down here. Let me show you right there. Okay, let me just go back a step and let Gene say that.
Told him that Big wasn't going to London. I know what the question you asked, but I got to get this out, bro. Is that on Thursday, me and Puff was in a limousine. Big was Kirk Burrowes was getting Puff the itinerary of what Big and what's his respecting, told him that we was leaving Saturday, this, that, and the third, the whole 9 yards. On Thursday, Puff told Kirk Burrowes, Big ain't going nowhere. He told him that Thursday, Big was not going nowhere. He said, I don't care what you do, you could go do whatever you want to do, but Big ain't going nowhere. Kirk Burrowes was telling him how he had set up this whole shit and how Arista had paid off all this money for Big to be. Puff was adamant that Big wasn't going nowhere. Now, we were shooting the Hypnotized video. Me and Big was in the Winnebago, and Big was telling me his whole life story. What he wanted to do, his plans, all this shit like that. He even said, yo, Gene, I will take you with me, but you love that nigga too much. I don't love nobody like that too much. What's up? He said, yo, what's up with the money? I said, you broke. You know what I'm saying? You owe Mike Gadget $30,000 for, I'm just going in on Big, and we just talking all kind of shit, smoking Newports. And Big is like, yo, showing me his contracts and all this other shit like that. I'm laughing at him, everything. So, long story short, D-Rock and Puff is out. You hear me? D-Rock and Puff is gone the whole day, and I'm sitting there with Big the whole day. You understand? That had never happened. Lil C's is on punishment because Lil C's left a bag with pictures that Charlie Baltimore went through and saw nude photos of Big and other chicks in the whole 9 yards. So now, Kirk Burrowes get on the documentary and say that Saturday morning he spoke to Puff or whatever morning that him and Big was supposed to be going, and he could have spoke to Puff that morning, whatever like that. He could have, I can't say he didn't, but I can say that he knew that Big was not going to London because Puff told him he bet not put him on a plane. There's no way Kirk gonna sit up there and say that he thought Big was gonna go on the plane and go anyway when Puff had told him he bet he could go, but Big bet not go. And you know what happened to Big after that. So all that shit was planned, bro. And Kirk Burrowes knew about it. So he could have did something, bro. He could have let somebody know. And he didn't. And that's because of him and Puff relationship. You know what? Like, it's a lot of stuff that this documentary could have got in depth with. You understand? They may have had some other footage, even with the dude. They spoke with the dude, Wims, whose sister was one of the girls that was pregnant and died at City College. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the Muslim brothers that I found out later why the Muslims was after Puff at Soul Train. You understand? Everybody think that he had owed them some money and stuff like that, but the dude was the cousin of the girl who got killed at City College. And he had promised that he was going to do a monument or he was going to do some kind of supportive stuff for the City College tragedy people that he never did. And he was arguing with Puff, and that's when Mustafa had got in. Mustafa had came in and tried to stop this whole situation. So, you know, it's a lot of things that they left out that they could have put in that would have been real pertinent to show how this dude, everything and all the people around he had used and did wrong and never, and all the shit that he promised, he never made good on none of it to nobody but himself. And now, look at him. He got a crust of bread and a corner to sleep in.
Guys, that I saw y'all what y'all was saying. Thank you, guys. I was reading your comments and everything. But let me just say this: when I'm gonna bring you up this video. This is the last video. But this video I'm gonna bring up, guys. Let me just say this here. This video that I'm gonna bring up is this is one of 50 Cent's interview tours that he's doing. I don't blame him. You go ahead, 50 Cent. I ain't got nothing wrong with 50 Cent doing what he's doing. Because he is telling, because, you know, there was the trial already. This is what ABC News, okay? ABC News. So 50 Cent is doing his thing, guys. I'm gonna let you all see this right quick because we're not gonna be here too long. It's the Netflix documentary. Ooh, I just let him tell me. Oh, she's going by Alex now. Okay, her name is Alexandra, I think, but she go by Alex Stapleton. Okay. That's why I was trying to figure out what was her last name. Okay, here we go, guys. Wait, it's muted. I'm sorry. I always do this because some people may not be able to hear us good, just in case.
Never before seen footage of Sean Diddy Combs in the days leading up to his arrest in New York last September.
You want to put stuff in my fanny pack, King?
The exclusive video obtained by Netflix shows Combs debating with his lawyers about strategy.
Listen to me. I'm going to get off the phone right now, and I am going to let you professionals look at the situation and come back to me with a solution. No matter what nobody said. Let's just, here and there, y'all are not working together the right way. We're losing.
The footage is part of a new, highly anticipated docuseries by director Alex Stapleton and rapper and executive producer Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, titled Sean Combs, The Reckoning. Was there anything that surprised you when you were watching?
I think it was surprising that he actually filmed it.
It was very interesting to watch a man who's known for his brand presence. You know, he has a really amazing knack for marketing and all of that, and how he was sort of taking that into account in how he was coming off to the public.
The exclusive video also shows Combs in Harlem greeting fans.
I'll accept it. I need some hand sanitizer. Hold on. I got it. I've been out in the streets amongst the people. Yeah, I gotta take a bath. Like the amount of people that actually I'm coming in contact with, like that's what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Oh. It's like 150 hugs.
You're a public person as well, and there was one instance in Harlem, and his reaction when those people
went away. Car, I said, I feel like I need to wash. Like I'm dirt. That was it shows you his character.
Was that the reason for including it?
Yeah, I mean, and what's the odds that you would do that in front of a camera? Like that's one of the moments where he forgot he was on tape.
How do you respond to people who say that it's more about the disdain that you have for Sean Combs than it is for giving the victims a platform?
What they consider a pre-existing beef, right? For 20 years, right? It's me being uncomfortable with him suggesting that he takes me shopping, or I looked at it like it was like a tester. Like maybe you'll come play with me type of thing, right? And it's not personal.
I think it's important to also let people know that the show is not completely the perspectives of people that did not like Sean. We weren't trying to just get the highlights, the salacious details, you know, that the real goal was to storytell. And not everyone needed to have an allegation to be a part of this project.
The 4-part series also features 2 jurors from Combs' trial who are speaking for the first time about how they reached their mixed verdict, finding Combs guilty of 2 prostitution offenses, but clear of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, both sharing their thoughts on the relationship between Combs and singer Cassie. Juror 75 describing them as 2 people in love, and Juror 160 saying in part, domestic violence wasn't one of the charges. Cassie, was she a victim in all this?
I believe Cassie's a victim in all this because she came in as such, she's like 18, like 19 years old in the very beginning. After a while, over time, you condition for it.
The goal of what the film is trying to do is to let the audience kind of come in to ask questions like, were their decisions colored by certain things, and who got the benefit of the doubt, you know, in that courtroom?
Do you think that hip-hop culture was on trial as much as Sean Combs was?
Not look, if I didn't say anything, you would interpret it as the hip hop is fine with his behaviors. There's no one else being vocal. So you would look at it and just say, because that mind your business, or let me not say nothing about nothing, or those things, it would allow the entire culture to register as if they're for that behavior.
If Sean Combs watches this, what do you think he's going to feel?
Like, wow, this is amazing. I think he's going to say this is the best documentary I've seen in a long time. Because you'll see people saying that. I mean, he might feel a different way about pieces and bits of it, but he knows the truth. I think he'll see the truth in it.
Wow, that was some finish right there. Thank you, Robin, for that. Sean Combs' The Wrecking will be streaming worldwide on Netflix tomorrow.
Never before seen footage.
Okay. Now, let me ask you all this question. Let me go back to where he's doing his hair. Okay? Let me ask you all this question. First question, what do you all think that, like Gail asked 50 Cent, if Diddy sees this, what do you think he'll think? My opinion, I think because Diddy is who he is, in my opinion, a narcissist. And y'all know I don't have a medical degree or anything like that. I'm just a housewife, right? And I'm not a psychologist, none of those things. But he is like all eyes on me. He wants everybody to see him, whether it's good, bad, or indifference. He just want to be seen. And for people to be talking about him, and the first video that the first interview that what's his name 50 Cent gave was on the station, one of the stations that they can get in the prison. So he chose that first so Sean can make sure he watch himself. Okay. But anyway, also he was on the phone talking with his attorney. He was on the phone talking with his attorney when he first got, when they first showed the video, the part of the video that 50 Cent included in this documentary. And on that video, let me just say, on that video, he's talking, his lawyer is talking privately to him, thinking, Sean has not gotten me out here where everybody can hear me. And then and Sean gets locked up on September the 16th, on a Monday of 2024, last year. That person that did that videotaping, I guess if you don't pay me, I got to get paid. So 50 Cent gets his hands on it. That's what he do. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. And I'm going to read all y'all comments in just a second. Thank you so much. And y'all make sure you y'all comment on the video and do something. Hype the video up. Please hype the video up for me. And I mentioned earlier about me answering the comments. I'm trying to do running a test about with the comments and everything. So you may not, I'm reading your comments, but I'm reading them, but I may not answer those comments. I'm trying to do run a test with the YouTube on those comments. So I'm doing this test to see what happens, because I've got too many different people saying you do comments, you answer comments, you don't. Commenting, thinking it's spam, thinking it's robotic or whatever. So I'm doing a test, but please comment, okay? because I want to know what you all feeling and how you think about it. Okay, I want to hear from you, but there's questions with him taping the conversation with him and his attorney. Wrong by all means. Okay, and I do think his attorney got a problem with it. Got a big problem with it. You can't tell me that man ain't spitting fire coming out of his mouth and head on fire. Thinking about that, you don't know how many conversations was taped. But if a person record everything, videotape everything, I wouldn't. No, we'll meet at a restaurant. We'll meet somewhere else, out in the park, anywhere. But and also, I do want to say there was police when Sean gets off the phone with his attorney. There's police standing across the when he looks out the window, this big glass window. When he looks out, there's police cross in front of him on the rooftop of a building, looking right into his room window. Isn't that strange, guys? That's strange. But let me see what you all have to say before we get out of this one. I hope y'all enjoyed watching that video. Let me see where I'm going to go from the top up again, so I can. No, let me see. Okay, that was terrible because those are his lady supporters. He's making fun of them. That man don't care about him making fun of. He don't care, and he should care because he's recording everything. Sooner or later, it's gonna get out. You know what I'm saying? I saw Charlie Baltimore interview, and she confirms this. Okay, Gene should have been on that, but I understand why he didn't get on because everybody started making deals behind his back after he was pushing a deal for all three of them. But and then it was the producer, not 50 Cent. It was the producer. Okay, but Gene already explained that. I love 50 Cent, always been straight shooter. He is a straight shooter. And somebody in the industry had to step up because there's too many weak ones in the industry. They ain't going to say nothing because they're afraid of Sean. They're not going to say nothing. They are too afraid of him. Okay? I think the videotape, the combo, so you taped the combo so he could later claim ineffective counsel if he went south, but he just further incriminated himself and betrayed his attorney. Yes, he did. Oh, Lord. Yes. Y'all can't tell me those attorneys. In my opinion, they probably just going crazy just thinking about that. And they don't even know what else he probably recorded, even at his house, talking to him before he went to New York. They don't know because in his house, everything is recorded. Y'all know what I'm saying? Puff had talented players. I think, yeah, he did. He did. And I think Kirk was done wrong. Kirk was the one that kept up with the records, everything. And Sean was spending money like it was candy. Spending money like it's candy and stood over Kirk with a bat over his head during the documentary. Ready to bash his head in if he didn't turn over his 25%. Talking about he's going to give it back. If you're going to give it back, why you got to stand over me with a bat over your head? Those jurors, I don't know. I don't know what they was thinking. I don't know. What part did they see that we didn't see? You know what I'm saying? What part did they see that we did not see? Because I don't know. Ooh. He was only okay. We're getting ready to go, guys, soon. Let me just finish reading these here. I'll know client. We're going to do part 2 tomorrow. I want to do part 2 tomorrow. If I don't step up tonight and do it, who knows? If I feel good tonight, I'll do part 2. If I do part 2, it's probably going to be about 8 o'clock, 8:30. But we will do part 2 either tonight or tomorrow. No client attorney privilege because taping, it made a non-private conversation. Yes, Lord. That's Justice speaking to BT. Okay. If he told my any criminal thing he's going to oh Lord, going to do with, let me just say, he got himself in some more stuff. But right now, he got a lot of cases still pending on him. And then the Jody Dickinson Neal case is still pending. So he still got a lot of cases still pending, guys. Don't be looking for him getting out anytime soon right now. Okay? He still got to spend his time in there. All right. Let me just yeah, but he still got a lot of cases pending. He got a lot of stuff that still waiting on him. So I don't know. I don't know. Now, let me just say this. They're going to cover, and the and part 2 is going to be covering more of the Tupac in the East Coast, West Coast beef with Tupac and Biggie. Okay? And the mask starts to slip off during part 2. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and see you all later. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.